Hello, Paisanos, it's ES63. I finally finished playing Terminator 2D No Fade, and it was such an amazing adaptation and a faithful tribute to the Terminator 2 Judgment Day movie. So let's go ahead and start my Terminator 2D No Fade, the final Terminator 2D platform video game in this series I've been doing. Here we go, with my gameplay footage as always. Let's begin. So, the first part right here and stuff, where I started playing the game, Reef Entertainment, and of course, this other developer, Bitmap. And this opening is amazing. It tells the movie really well. And we get started with this great cutscene and stuff. And of course, already faithful and stuff. Everything from graphics, music, story, and gameplay. And yeah, we shoot through these thugs. And that was, part 1. Now part 2. We go to the cyber lab and stuff. And keep shooting more. And that was it. And that was part 2. And now part 3. Where we enter into this another factory. I think it's lower into, or higher or lower into the A base and stuff. And then we get arrested by the cops and stuff. And then now we have to break out and stuff. So as for this future war, that's part 3, not part 4. This is future John Connors, dealing with the robot as he created the resistance force to battle against the Skynet monster things. And yeah. And of course, this is where now we get to the time travel aspect, where now T-800, who is good in this, who is now good here, is now going to help us, save the world and stuff from the evil Skynet and T-1000 monster. So we, the heroes of God, are going to stop this Skynet war, and yeah. And we destroy this thing, and yeah. And that was part 5, now part 6 and stuff, where I hope I don't get copyright for this, because it does play a copyright material song. Yeah, it plays this. Da, da, da. If you play rock and roll racing and stuff, then you may know that song. And yeah. And T-800 casually taking the clothes. And if you watch this from the movie, this is T-1000 being even more deadlier and stuff. And that was part 6. Now part 7. The truck chase and stuff. Love this part from the movie and stuff. It was just so intense and high stakes. And John gets out. T-800, who is good, going to be a father figure to John, is protecting him because of his different programming. And that was part 7. Part 8. Level 8. As we go back to the hospital. And now we have to escape our way out of here through these bastard guards and escape the T-1000. And of course, after we escape and stuff, who is it? Oh, sorry. I might have missed some element here. We meet T-800 again, but he's a very good one. And, of course, his famous line, "Come with me if you want to live." And of course, we get to meet the guy who is Miles. Miles Dice. No, it's Miles. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But we have a bond here and stuff, with John now having a father figure after his own father died. And T-800 being a good father figure. And then Sarah going absolute apeshit, but she realizing she's going to turn into a monster now if he kills Brian and stuff. I don't agree what he does, but he doesn't deserve death. And Brian now has to stop his own creation from taking over the world. So yeah, that's a bit of a hard to take in and stuff. He wasn't really a bad guy. He was just a passionate dude. He didn't realize his own machine would destroy the world and stuff. And that was part 8. Now part 9. We go through this government office and stuff of Skynet. Well, the creation of Skynet before it gets self-aware and kills everything. We shoot. We are a badass and we start punching these guards. And we deal with this, police scene again and stuff. And everything gets destroyed. And yeah, that was part 9. Now, I am aware also there is, alternate routes you can take. But I'm just taking the main timeline route. Trying to be accurate to the Terminator 2 film and stuff. So yeah. That was part 9, now part 10, stage 10. My favorite stage, the freeway chase. Again, it's very simple, but very badass and hype, honestly. It reminds me of that first stage from Neon Inferno. Another great 2D platforming that has a lot of guns with it that came out that same year, 2025 also. And yeah. And obviously, we start shooting this damn helicopter, which is very obnoxious and stuff. And Yep, that was it. We escaped, and now we're heading to the factory to destroy the monster T-1000 evil son of a bitch once and for all. Seriously, T-1000 just terrifies me, man. More than basically, honestly, because of just how absolute, like, you know, brutal he is. I understand he's a robot, but still. And this is an example, even as a game, I still get horrified by this. And our job to destroy T-1000, of course, we shoot him. And then, of course, T-800 is about to finish him off for good. Oh yeah, this guy is so scary, even Skynet was afraid of him. You know it's really bad and messed up when now even the main so-called villain doesn't like this guy anymore. And he gets burned, finally, in the lava. Thank freaking goodness, this piece of monster Triant is gone once and for all. And unfortunately, T-800, who was good and innocent in this one, protecting us, we lose the badass T-800, who, you know, who was a perfect father figure for John. Okay, I'm sorry. I know he just recently met him and stuff. But he says this amazing message here. I'm sorry, John, and you can see T-800 showing genuine emotion here. And I also love this Terminator theme. And now it's time for the future and end this fight. We ended it in the present, so now it's time to end it in the future with Stage 12, the war. And this time we are going to take back humanity, and we are going to protect, and we are going to show that humans are stronger than any of this AI BS. Let's do this as John Connor of the future. And we are just going full Doomslayer mode now. I don't care. Insert the only thing they fear is you playing. And this final robot, honestly, I'm going to be honest, he's not really nowhere near as scary as T-1000 probably, because we just kind of got used to this kind of evil robot stuff. And, well, not yet. And we destroy this world-ending robot threat once and for all. And, of course, ending with S rank, although that's because I played the game on easy. Now, I want to showcase also one more thing. I completely forgot to show it in my Let's Play. But there's also a, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, there's also, like, some more story and cutscenes here and stuff. If I can find it. Okay. For the record, I will be using another person's, Let's Play footage where I accidentally skipped this part. So credit goes to, obviously, SHKO, I'm just going to call you that. SH, thank you for this Let's Play and stuff, but the reason I'm showing this because I accidentally skipped this cutscene, but here's what happens. Do you understand your mission? Stuff like that. Affirmative. And we see this final scene and stuff where it's this Terminator and Godspeed Soldier. Here's a better future for all of us. And there we go. That was Terminator 2D No Fate. And that's it. Terminator 2D No Fate is done. Overall, an amazing video game. Love this, honestly. I'm so upset that I didn't play this on its launch day because if I love Neon Inferno, I should have honestly played this game ASAP, but I was so busy with Metroid freaking Prime 4 Beyond taking up too much time and stuff. And yeah. I should have played this instead of Prime 4 in December 2025 last year. But overall, peak cinema, baby. Love this, honestly. This was an amazing, faithful creation of Terminator 2. And yeah. So yeah, overall, an amazing video game from the gorgeous visuals, the amazing music, the fun story and lore, and overall, the fun, fast-paced, frantic, arcadey, immediate action, top-notch level design, gameplay, of just a pure epicness of a fun adventure. And there we go. That was Terminator 2D No Fate. And of course, you can do alternate missions here. And yeah, Terminator 2D No Fate. And yeah, I might, honestly, I'm going to probably play more of this and get 100%. Something I never usually do in a video game nowadays. But I'm probably going to do it with this one since I really love the gameplay, honestly. It's just a good old 2D platformer. And, you know, since I'm a Mario Nintendo guy, this is in my territory. But yeah, that's Terminator 2D No Fate. Like I said before, an amazing recreation of the Terminator 2 film and stuff. And yeah, This is the best Terminator game, 2D platforming, since Terminator on Sega CD, which was 1993, like 2 decades ago. So yeah. But yeah, that's overall my review on Terminator 2D No Fate with my gameplay footage. This is me, Ian63, saying one final goodbye and farewell. And thank you, Reef Entertainment, Bit Games, for making an amazing masterpiece. This is Ian63 saying one final goodbye and farewell, Terminator 2D No Fate. Farewell. And thank you guys for watching my review on Terminator 2D No Fate. This is Ian63 saying farewell.